What do you do when your day doesn't go as planned? Mine today didn't go as planned at all. Of course, if you've been following me, you understand I always advocate for writing your to-do list a night before. So I already had my plan today, as in yesterday against today. And then I wrote my top three priority tasks, especially with respect to building my brand and making content. But suddenly my plans just changed. By morning, I had a reason to be in my child's school. This was something that I wasn't really expecting to do. I planned my day already, but like they say, life happens. So I had to really be in a school. I wasn't sure when I'm going to be over at dawn. And especially because I'm coming back online now, I said online that I'm coming back, I'm coming to be consistent. This was like a trying situation. Now, on a normal day, things like this always happen. I mean, I'm sure that many times you make plans and eventually you couldn't even meet up because things just changed. But so the question is going to be, what can someone do if things don't go as planned? I'm going to be telling you what I did. For example, today I was supposed to record two shorts for script and record two shorts for my Facebook and Instagram, and then also record a video for YouTube. And this is what I did. On a normal day, this kind of things frustrates me, but I have come to realize now that being consistent doesn't always mean rigidity, and it doesn't always mean perfection. So I told myself, as I'm going out to my child's school, I'm going to build content around it. So what do I mean by that? As I was going out, I filmed myself entering the school. I even did this all by myself, as in just filmed my
It
lesson
didn't
plan.
go as planned. I was supposed to film two videos,
I tried
but
finishing my
motherhood
lesson.
had other plans. I had to rush to my child's school
Just and while I
unexpectedly.
was talking also,
But
my
here's
phone
what I'm
just rang.
learning.
Let me
While
see.
building my brand,
I
consistency
did
isn't
all of that
about perfection, it's
so
about
as if
showing
I'm
up
already
with
that
what you
particular
have,
video.
where you
For
are.
any of
So,
those
this is me
clips,
showing
I
up.
will just do
And
it.
if you're
For
struggling to
that particular
balance
clip, I
life
duplicate
and
and
your
did a
other
voiceover.
things, you are not alone.
Over it, and there I already had it. I was so happy. Now, guess what? I could have been worried over there, like, hey, when will I be through with what I went there to do? When will they attend to me? When will I get the results I'm looking for? And then I will begin to, that's what I will now be worried when I'm going to get home, when I'm going to start to shoot this video. But I had to just think on my feet and tell myself, see this video, this content, I'm going to do it with what I have. So that's what I came to realize, that consistency is being able to, show up with what you have and where you are. So sometimes when things like this happen, when things don't go the way you planned, don't feel frustrated. I used to feel frustrated, but I've come to realize that there's a knowledge that helps you to think. Is the fact that yes, sometimes things might not work the way you planned them, but there's always a way around that situation. So because I was able to do that first one, I was motivated. I felt like, oof, okay, I've, I've ticked something. And while I was still waiting to, well, I got to the school, I met the teacher. After speaking, I had to meet another supervisor. So he wasn't yet around, so I was waiting. So while I was waiting, I decided to do what? Put the clips, check the clips, and determine what clips I'm going to take, and script out what I'm going to say. So while I was waiting, I was still working. Now, because I did that first one, I ticked something out of my to-do list. There is this joy and motivation I just had. So by the time I came home, I was able to just sit down, script another 30-second reels, and shot it immediately, knowing I'll edit it tomorrow. Editing wasn't part of my plan for today. The YouTube video, of course, is what I'm recording now, even though this is not what I plan to talk about. But because of my experience today, I realized that many people have plans, they follow to have their plans, but sometimes life happens. Sometimes things don't work the way you planned. What can you do? See how you can be flexible. See what you can switch around and still, show up and still be consistent and still be able to do something. Maybe you promised yourself that, okay, I was going to read a book every 30 minutes. Now, maybe things come up, and even if it's 5 minutes, just show up. Don't just feel frustrated, because when you feel frustrated, that's an emotion, a negative emotion that can paralyze you. and make you not go further in what you want to do. So today I'm telling you, sometimes life happens. Sometimes you plan a thing and circumstances don't really favor it. Have this mindset that there is always a way out. Don't feel frustrated because that will only paralyze you more. Now, I still showed up. Not exactly the way I planned, but I'm showing up. And I'm sure that as you watch this video, you will even be inspired. You will at least know that, man, you're not alone. Secondly, that there is something you can always do. And it's because I didn't realize these secrets. Those are one of the things that have made me being on and off the online space. Why? Because I have this plan, I have this perfect plan. And since it doesn't go that way, I just get discouraged. And guess what? If I didn't work around what I had today, hmm, guess what? I will feel even worse. And because when I feel worse, for you know what, even tomorrow's task, even when things doesn't come up that will scatter things for me, I will still not do anything because I will still be soaked in that negative emotions of frustration. So don't do that to yourself. Just be on the move. Whatever it is you plan, do it. Do it within the time, the circumstances that present itself, and you'll be fine. So see me, I'm just telling myself, wow, I'm literally almost sticking everything on my to-do list for today, and we're still in the afternoon. The only one more thing I have to do, and I have enough time. But you see what? After this video, I'm going to just lie down and rest because I've been out all day. I've been out all day, but I said, let me show this video. Let me talk to you that you should know that you don't need to fall apart because things didn't go your way or the way you planned it. We plans are for direction. But even when things don't go exactly as planned, we can still tweak our plan within the plan. Yes, you can tweak the plan within the plan. So, like I said, if you plan to tweak for 30 minutes and the time doesn't provide itself, you can read for 5 minutes. If you decided that, oh, I was going to read in a particular place, maybe you have a reading room, you can take the book along. And when you have a space where you're not chatting or talking with somebody or being busy, you can sit down and read something. What am I trying to say? There's always a way out. Consistency means showing up. It doesn't really mean perfection. And today, I came to even realize better that you see, um, imperfect consistency is greater than perfection. This video might not be the most perfect, but I'm sure I'm passing a message. But above all, I am showing up for myself. I am keeping to my word for myself. I'm also managing my time. I'm managing my emotions and my circumstances, even when they're not totally in my control. And so that's what I want you to have today. In case that's always happened to you, have a change of mindset. Do not let it weigh you down. Just do it. Like, be flexible. Prepare for such flexibility. That's way you won't be frustrated. But always know. But remember, always have that your top 3 priority tasks. Write it down. That if things don't go, you can, because you have it written down, you know what to now do. Okay, this is how I can say accomplish this way. Though this is not exactly how I planned it before, but I can still do this. I can still do that. And the ones you cannot do, truly that the time or the circumstances didn't provide for it, you move it to the next day. And what? Life continues. So if you've been wondering why am I not being consistent, life has not really been fair. See, take advantage of that unfairness and make it work. You have an amazing time working on yourself, being the best of yourself. Once again, my name is Dr. Oluwasho, and I delight in making and seeing your dreams come true. Join my free WhatsApp community. The link is in the description, where you can get more productivity tips, also encouragement to keep moving forward. I also want you to like this video, share it to somebody you know that really needs this. And also remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed, so you don't miss other videos that will be coming. You have an amazing time. Bye.